What's up, guys, and welcome back to another DIY video workshop. Now, we all know school is not going as well as we all planned. And parents, you know you gotta make room at home for your kids to do their work and their Zoom class. Well, today you are in luck because we're gonna show you how to build your own DIY kids desk. That's right, perfect for the ages of 5 and 10. So grab your tools, grab your materials, and let's get to work.
Here are the tools you'll need to make your kid's desk. A Kreg pocket hole jig, a drill, circular saw, table saw, miter saw, tape measure, pencil, safety glasses, and protection for your hearing. For the materials, you'll need 3/4 inches by 4 feet by 4 feet plywood, half a sheet, 1 1/4 inch wood screws, or 1 1/4 inch Kreg pocket screws, coarse, and glue.
I got my trusty handyman Ishmael the Rock in the building here at Kooyman, and let's get started, right?
Yes.
Kids desk, that's what it is. So what's the first thing we're doing today?
So now we're going to get our sheet of plywood.
Uh-huh.
We're going to measure it 8 inches by 18 inches.
Okay.
And that's going to be the first side of the child's desk.
And this is gonna be for the legs?
Oh no, the top part.
The top part, okay.
Let's start first with the cut list. For the sides, cut 2 boards at 18 inches by 6 inches. From the top, cut 1 board at 28 inches by 18 inches. For the bottom, cut 1 board at 28.5 inches by 18 inches. For the back, cut 1 board at 4.5 inches by 28.5 inches. For the legs, cut 4 boards at 2.5 inches by 26.5 inches, angled at 12 degrees at both ends. For the leg bridge, cut 2 small boards at 2.5 inches by 3 inches, angled at 12 degrees and also at both ends.
Next step,
Top piece.
the top.
Drill pocket holes in the back, 2 on each side and 4 along the top of the back. Assemble the sides and top and back of the box with wood glue and 1 1/4 inch pocket screws.
Now, how are we gonna do? We're gonna glue these, we're gonna screw them in.
We're going to start first with the glue, then we're going to add some screws. This one we start from this side, and we start with this one on this side.
And as you can see, he has the holes there pre-marked out of where we're gonna put our screws in. All right.
Okay.
So we wanna make this desk as sturdy as possible.
And the screws is 1 1/4.
1 1/4 screws we're using on this. Okay, so you did 3 on the
3
bottom.
on one side, yes.
Okay, let's prep this with some
Oh,
glue.
wait, first you got to bore the holes.
Bore the holes first. Okay, make your job a little easier.
Okay. Go ahead and drill.
All right.
Yes.
Now, do I go all the way down?
That's a little bit.
One more?
Yes. Okay, that's good. Okay, that's the same 3 holes. Yes. Yes.
And of course, I got my screws. We have our back piece that
Correct.
we already cut. This man wants to use the glue. He likes everything to be sturdy, so no matter the screws,
The nails.
the
everything,
nails, still gonna put some glue. And it's a good look too.
yeah. Some decking screws. Right.
Okay. Now in the end, like when we can also fill these holes in too, right?
Correct. Yes.
Now what would you use to fill these holes in?
Some wood putty.
Wood putty. Oh, okay.
Yes.
So that's another option too if you want a nice, clean, smooth finish.
Or wood filler.
Or wood filler also. Okay.
So now it's Kreg hole. Screw.
Now we're using the Kreg hole. So that. All right. What's next?
The top part.
Top.
Yes.
All right. So we get the top that we cut.
Okay.
There we go.
Right. go.
There we go.
I'm just gonna draw a line and just set some screws.
Okay, so you're gonna measure out a line. Now, how far down do you go?
This is 3/4 inch from the
3/4
top
inch?
down.
You wanna use that, or you want to use square?
I'll use this one.
Aha. And what's that called?
Speed square.
Speed square. I guess because it's faster. So now I see why I call it a speed square.
I'm gonna put in 2 screws so I can catch it, so you make it a little bit easier.
One. I'm just holding it up so it stays even and flat. Okay.
All right.
So while he marks the next side, one.
Okay.
4 on top. And 1 more. Okay, so we have our desk assembled. Okay, these are your 2 sides.
Correct.
That we pre-cut, put together. You also have your top and your bottom, and you also, of course, you have your back.
Back part.
Right. Now you put in the pocket hole. What do you call these holes again?
The pocket holes.
The pocket holes. Now, why pocket holes? Because some people might be asking, can I just, drill it in?
Well, the pocket hole is to hide the screws, actually, so you put it in a safe place.
Right.
So,
And of course, it's a kid's desk, so you don't want the kids getting, caught on screws, and it gets to hide the screws. And like we mentioned earlier, you could also get wood putty and fill the holes.
Yes,
right.
Yes.
Now, also in the back, inside the box, if you can see inside there, we have the pocket hole
holes, yes.
that you guys put in. Now, why use the pocket holes for?
Okay, well, it'll be a little bit easier to put it in before you put on the top.
Okay.
When you put the top on, it will not be easier for you to put it in.
Okay. All right, so you have your top, your bottom, your 2 sides, and of course your back piece that we also added glue to it to hold it a bit stronger. All right, so now we're going to go on to the legs.
To the legs.
So we got to cut the legs.
Cut the legs and pocket holes.
And pocket holes those, okay? So what's the first thing we're doing?
We're going to secure the legs.
With some quick grips, which are very handy. Now this is going to be at 30 degrees.
30 degrees, yes.
All right.
Okay. Yes, we're going to measure it down, and then we're going to cut the next side. I think it's 26.
So how far we're going down?
I think it's 26 inches per leg.
26 inches, okay. And once again, this is 30 degrees.
30 degrees.
All right, so now we're going to cut the other end of our leg, which has to be 26 and a half
yes.
inches. And of course, once again, the 30-degree angle. All right.
And we take it from the long part. Make sure
I was going to ask you that because you already cut this end on a 30-degree angle. So what part do you measure it
you
from?
always start at the long part.
Always start on the long part. Okay. So now we're going to do this 3 more times. 3 more times. So this is going to be one of our legs, and then also we're going to have a bridge that is going to go in between the legs to hold it together. Are we going to cut the bridge? Or you?
Oh, correct. Yes.
Let's cut the bridge. So you start from the long end.
Okay.
So if this again, this is going to be cut already 30-degree angle, correct?
Yes, correct.
And then you start from the long end.
That's mark 3 inches.
3 inches, okay.
Yes.
And then we go with 30-degree angle. So if you're a little confused, this bridge, once he cuts, is going to go in between the other leg to hold the leg sturdier. Okay, so we got our pocket hole jigs drilled out. Now, most people, let me ask you this question, because most people might not have a pocket hole jig.
Correct.
So what can they do instead of using a pocket hole jig to secure the legs and the bridge together?
Well, you can use some 2.5 inch screws to secure the legs together.
Now, how would you drill those in now?
You have to drill it from the side. You have to pre-drill it from the side and enter the 2.5 inch screws.
All right, so let's add some glue.
Okay.
All right.
That's
All right.
good. A bit more.
A little bit more. I'm using 2 laps.
Okay.
Okay, we're good. Pocket holes. So there you have it.
That's it.
That's your first leg. All right, we got our legs. One leg for you, one leg for me. Now, the question is, how do we attach the legs to the desk? This is the part I was trying to figure out. I was like, does it go underneath? Does it go? So how are we going to do this?
Well, actually, the legs going to go on the side part.
On the side here?
Yes.
Okay.
So what we're going to do, we're going to measure it from the behind part upwards a little bit, 5 inches.
Okay, so we're going to take from the I guess the top of the part of the desk, and you measure 5 inches in.
Inwards.
And that's where your first leg
We're going to attach.
on the outer piece here should line up.
Correct.
Correct?
Yeah.
I like that. One at the top, one at the bottom.
Okay.
Can I pre-drill? Can I pre-drill with this here?
That's correct. You can do it, yeah.
All right, so we're going to pre-drill. This good?
Yes.
You sure?
Yeah, yeah.
Are we done?
Now we're done.
Let's put it up here. Let's see how that looks. Look at that. Look at that. We are done. There it is. Your DIY kids desk. Simple, easy, and fast. And now, your child is going to have the hottest desk on Zoom class when they tune in for class. And you can also varnish it. You can paint it. It's a great project to help to get your kid painted whatever color they want. Great for their books, pencils, whatever. It's simple, it's easy. You can find projects just like this. Just go to KooymanBV.com, click on the DIY page, and you can build your own desk and many other projects that we have listed. Great job, bro.
Thanks a lot.
My #1 handyman here at Kooyman, Ishmael the Rock. I'm G Money. Tune in next time for our next DIY video workshop.